Hello, this one's primarily for YouTube, as I've got a recording of this already on my Facebook profile timeline, my profile page. Somewhere down in there it's buried, but you can get to it if you go to my Facebook timeline or profile page. You just, skim through all the stuff, and you'll find it. And I'll share this one on Facebook temporarily too. I'm just putting a lot of stuff on YouTube now. I'm just trying to build up a resume and and just attract some different followers. Anyway, this is one of my favorite songs. Songs mark a point in people's lives. Their memories, and of different things. This one is one of those. I love the song from the start, but I think the thing that really got me with this song was I remember, I think sometime long after the song was released, circa 81 or 82. I wasn't with my wife yet. We weren't together yet. And I was living in Eau Claire and playing with a band called Primrose. And we had a weekend off or a week off, and because we played sometimes six-nighters. And so, consequently, I was on the road for so many years, from 75 through 80, and I rarely got home, to see my folks, my parents, and my sister, and all my friends. And this particular time, I caught a flight from Eau Claire, and of course I had to go to Chicago. And I got to the ocean. I'm sorry, not the ocean. I got to Baltimore, BWI, and my sister and her husband picked me up at the airport because my parents were in Ocean City already, and I was going to join them. They left a car for me, and it must have been around, 9. I ate dinner with them before, and around 9 o'clock or even around there. Probably maybe it was 7 or 8, I don't know, but I'm making this story too long. Anyway, so what happened was, they said, would you like to spend the night and just drive over tomorrow morning? Because it's basically from their house, between 2.5, 3 hours, depending on traffic. You got to cross the Bay Bridge and take US 50 East all the way to the ocean. And I said, no, I want to get there. I want to get there right away. So I took off, and I was driving, and I got to Annapolis. I don't know I have my friends that are familiar with Maryland. I got to Annapolis, and there's what you have to cross the Bay Bridge. And of course, the Bay Bridge, if you're not familiar with that, well, that's the next size after the Golden Gate Bridge. It's high, and it's about 5 miles. It crosses the bay, and you can see the ships coming in, heading for the port of Baltimore. And I'm crossing the Bay Bridge, and the moon is just hanging there. It's a hot summer day, and the moon is hanging there, just big, orange, beautiful southern moon. And this song comes on by the Alan Parson Project, Time. And that just that froze that moment for me. And so I just always love the song. And I think, well, if I can do it, if I can do the thing, and of course, that's a matter of, that's academic, whether I can actually do it or not. But here it is anyway. This is Time by the Alan Parson Project, after all that. Time flowing like a river, time beckoning me. Who knows when we shall meet again? Ever, but time keeps flowing like a river to the sea. Goodbye, my love. shall meet again. If ever, but time keeps flowing like a river on to the sea, to the sea, till it's gone forever, gone forever, gone forevermore. Goodbye, my friend, my friend, may be gone forever. Goodbye, my friend, stars wait for me. Who knows when we shall meet again? If ever, but time keeps flowing like a river on to the sea.